Wow. Look at the distance, man. Okay. We tracked it and now it's toast. Hello there, folks. Hatma here, and I truly hope you guys are having a lovely day. Uh, Today we are playing Operation Day 20 of our German campaign in Normandy, and we're defending in style, simply because we spent our last 10 research points getting a Panther. It's probably my favorite tank of the war. There are a couple of favorites, but this one is the favorite. It's also known as Panzer V. The story of its development is quite interesting, because, during the mid 42 or like early 42, Germans realized that Panzer IV was as good as it will ever get. They could have done some changes. They thought about maybe changing the chassis, changing the frontal armor, but it would require a lot of delays in production to make it like sloped and more resilient to Soviet heavy tanks. So they said, it is what it is. We're gonna continue producing Panzer IV, but we're gonna try to develop a new medium tank to replace Panzer IV. And they did. So it took only a year from summer of 42 to summer of 43. They not only designed it, they developed the production facilities, and they produced first batches of Panther. Even Operation Citadel, that happened in July of 43, was slightly delayed to allow Panthers to show up in big enough numbers. Interesting thing is that Panther was seen as heavy tanks by the Allies. Americans, British, by Soviet Union. Well, for the Germans, it was a medium tank, and it was more of a doctrinal thing because Panther weighed about 45 tons, depending on the 1 or 2 tons more or less, depending on the version. But for example, KV-1 or IS-2 was kind of rolled in 43. They were around the same weight. And for the Soviets, they were heavy tanks. Similar thing is for Pershing later. So they were seen as heavy tanks, while Germans already had Tiger in 42. So Tiger was seen as a breakthrough tank, had the really good side armor, frontal armor. They later developed the Königsstiger or King Tiger. So this was seen as a medium tank, even though it weighed 45 tons. But because it was developed so quickly, it was rushed into production, it was not tested properly, it had a bunch of reliability issues, problems with transmission, with final drive, engine pump, and a bunch of other things. By the late 44, with proper maintenance and design improvements, it reached service longevity of Panzer IV, which was pretty impressive. Even though it had better reputation, it was pretty good. Later, manufacturing slowed down. They had a lot of issues with, quality of metals and lack of material. But probably summer 44 was the peak of Tiger. It also had really good crews. Later, just they didn't have enough time to train. They didn't have enough resources. But this is probably the pick of Panther's performance. Panther itself is a very well balanced tank on paper. If we first look at the armament, has a very impressive KWK-42L 70 gun, and this thing has tremendous penetration. It did not use heat rounds because it didn't have to. The muzzle velocity of this thing was insane. It could destroy any allied tank from like 2 kilometers away. Its frontal armor is not that impressive if you look at only 80 millimeters for the hull, but the hull is sloped to about 55 degrees. That makes frontal armor 140 millimeter, which is very, very impressive. Turret armor from the front is between 100 and 110 millimeters. This is the early war version, so it only has 100. Side armor was a big weakness for Panther, so, if you ever play this, always make sure that you face your enemy frontally. and it had very good mobility. It could reach about, I think, 50 or 55 kilometers per hour on the open road. I had excellent suspension system, but as we said, it's a very very impressive tank. Had some issues, but it is my favorite. I like the way it looks, the way it feels in the game. So I'm fully intending to have a lot of fun playing this one. And as we said, we are defending. So this is our roster. We added the grill, anti-air, because we are expecting probably some air raids. We have Panzer 4 that we previously researched. We have Panther. We have another Panther. And over here we have Stug 3. That's it. Let's select the campaign real quick. And let's confirm. Okay, boys and girls. We are slowly about to prepare. Oh, this year was insane. Last time we played was absolutely crazy. Oh, this is my Panzer 4 H. They got absolutely gutted last time. But what can you do? That's life. Let me just bring those engineers forward. Their job would be to help us dig in. We already have. I don't think I can dig in on the road, right? Oh, I can. That's pretty good. Then let's go over there. And maybe you can dig in a new one. I'm not exactly convinced that I need an officer, but let me send him over there. Be shift 5. We have a half track, and I'm gonna move it aside. Grill will be in the center, depending on where the enemy plane comes from and where it moves. We're gonna try to move Grill in order to shoot it down. Number 6, you can probably try to help us out, but we do not have as much cover now. We do not have as much cover. Okay, we have Sturmpanzer, and maybe I can position Sturmpanzer over here. I think that would be ideal position for it, because it will get some protection, and we'll be able to fire on the enemy. We could also defend in the rear, but this is a very, very good defensive position. We're gonna take some probably heavier casualties, but we're gonna catch enemy in the open for the most part. And I'm gonna keep my grill over here. Artillery piece. Where do we position our Panther? This could be good for Panther, because Panther has insane range and penetration. So if we put it on this side, that would be great. You guys get out. We're gonna get you over here. Sorry guys, I'm losing my voice. I'd be getting sick. Actually, let's reposition. Yeah, I hope that this will help. to hide our Sturmpanzer. Because Sturmpanzer is really good, has very strong armor. The problem is that, you know, it can't be penetrated by those 76s that the Shermans are carrying nowadays. Another Panther should probably go... Do I really want to risk my Panther over there? Yeah, I'm kind of afraid that things might not go that well for me. Because Panthers are very expensive and they're very difficult to replace. Okay, those guys can go over there. Do we have anything else that's anti-tank in nature? We have Puma. I don't think a Puma would be of any use to us today. You guys gonna deploy over there. This one will be 3 and 4. Come on, did you get stuck? What's the problem, man? Yeah, I gotta try to develop a flanking position over here. In case they try to do anything stupid. Because if I push my Panther, I might lose it. And as we said, we just cannot... I think I'm left with about 200 manpower points. Even had to sell 2 Hatzers. So it was very expensive to bring 2 Panthers. Okay, how about you now reposition over there? And we need to push our medics. And medic number 4 can be over here. I'm gonna try to spare my half tracks. Because they can get absolutely destroyed early on. You can go over there. Yeah, I think they're coming. Can we shoot? Oh yeah. We are really well hidden. Damn it, that was close. Maybe one more, actually. Okay, you're gonna be shift 8, and you're gonna be shift 9. How about you open fire? That thing is barely out of range. Yeah, it was that easy. Oh, nice. Enemy infantry might be coming too close at this point. How about our howitzer? Oh, good. Good. I was about to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna bring something like this forward, and then we're gonna be able to resupply our Panther. Is it even possible for them to see it? Yeah, I don't think so. Unless they can go over the bridge, it will be impossible for them to see my Sturmpanzer. Such an ideal position for it. Oh, nice. Once again. Panthers are cooking. Oh boy. And that's something that we need to destroy. Let's just pull BF 109. Yeah, that thing is gone. Oh, that's an anti-tank gun. How far is Long Tom? Nah, it's too far away. Too far away. I'm not sure if I should wait for it to fire. Mr. Panther! That was a major hit. We know that Long Tom is there, but Long Tom is very, very slow to fire, I believe. Maybe I can send someone over there, and our Sturmpanzer should be able to destroy that thing. Only if I could see it. Nah. Run back. It is not safe. Yeah, we're gonna call in BF 109 once again. Try to neutralize that thing. Yeah. I think we might need a resupply. Let's go over there. We have a lot of firepower now. A lot. Wait for it. Yeah, we didn't do much, but still. Let's go. I don't think there's a need to position anything in the center because of excellent position of Sturmpanzer. They're getting new units, that's for sure. Let me take my Panther. Wow. Look at the distance, man. Okay. We tracked it in. Now it's toast. Love it. The question is, do they have anything left? Ah, you just fired. What's happening with my supply truck? Nah, I didn't really want to... Yeah, I didn't really want to do that. Yes, mistakes were made. Oh, what is that? Oh, boy. Luckily for us, Panther carries the day. It's a really cool trick. You toss them a nade and then they have an option to flee or to stay and die. Come on. Uh-oh. Run. Yeah, that's our artillery. Come on, man. That wasn't really fair. But once again, Panther doing a great job. There might be something over there, because previously there were a couple of vehicles stuck, as you can tell. What the hell? Let's see if that's the case, but it seems like we destroyed all of them. Well, I think we are done. Give me just a few minutes to resupply my guys, and then, yeah, we're gonna talk about the casualties. Be right back. Well, we're back, and I just realized that we lost stock 3, probably to that 90mm AA gun over there. I didn't realize it, but yeah, we lost it. Too bad. Well, hopefully we can replace it with a Panther for the next round, but let me finish, and then we're gonna check for the casualties. We only suffered 6 infantrymen killed, and 1 vehicle kill. Again, it's a major expenditure, but yeah, it is what it is. We killed a lot of enemies, and then let's see how much we got for this one. That's almost 1,500 manpower points, 1.2 star points. Wow, 2,500 ammunition, and 3.8 research. So that's not terrible. Maybe I was hoping for a little bit more manpower, but that's fine. We still should be able to replace our Stug with third Panther. That would be awesome. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Consider dropping a like, sharing, subscribing, or even becoming a channel member. See you next time. Bye bye for now.